We are at least thankful for less humidity today. Not that it isn't still scorching hot out there.
Yeah, I mean, it is still scorching hot because temperatures are in the upper 90s, triple digits down towards the south of San Antonio. But of course, that front that moved in yesterday pushed in drier air into the region. So that's making the heat more bearable. And that's the reason why we're not going to issue a weather impact alert for the afternoon. However, unfortunately, humidity levels will rise throughout the work week, and we should see the return of extreme heat. But let's look at the current conditions in downtown San Antonio. Mostly clear. The current temperature 98 degrees, but feels like 97 degrees, not like the triple digits like the past couple of days. And here's a look at the radar. Absolutely nothing. But if we go down towards the south, towards the Rio Grande Valley, we have some activity, clusters of showers and storms near the border. We actually have a severe thunderstorm warning as well, and that's because of that same frontal boundary that moved through South Texas yesterday. And we also saw some activity earlier this morning for counties such as LaSalle County, McMullen County, and Live Oak County. Now the frontal boundary is more south of our area, producing rain near the border. And because of that frontal boundary, we are seeing a surge in drier air. Typically, this map is dark green, meaning quite muggy conditions, but we're seeing lighter greens and even brown on the board, meaning less muggier weather. Temperature-wise, still hot outside. It's the summertime here in South Texas, so we're seeing triple digits in Pleasanton, Floresville, Seguin, upper 90s in San Antonio, Pearsall, Cotulla, and Carrizo Springs. But of course, with the less muggy conditions, feels like temperatures are closer to the actual temperatures. We're not seeing feels like temperatures around 105 degrees, so that's a win in my book. Looking at the weather for tonight, mostly clear, temperatures into the upper 90s until sunset, and even after sunset, we should be into the lower 90s. I'd say closer to midnight, we'll be into the upper 80s finally, so still a very warm evening ahead. Futurecast-wise, tomorrow morning, mostly clear into the upper 70s. And then in the afternoon, can't rule out an isolated sprinkle or shower, but I'll still say most people will not see a drop of rain tomorrow. It'll be a mainly dry day with mostly clear weather. And then for Tuesday morning, partly cloudy. Tuesday afternoon, completely dry. That's when we return to that pesky pattern of mostly clear weather and slim to no rain chances. So tomorrow we'll have a 10% chance of rain. And then once we get into Tuesday, for the rest of the week, we'll have a 0% chance of rain. Now, temperature-wise, still extremely hot outside, so a degree above average for the first half of the work week, around 98 degrees, and then we'll go around average after Wednesday. So Thursday, we'll start to see temperatures drop down to 97 degrees, which is still hot outside, and believe it or not, this is around average, so it feels weird to say this is average temperatures, but of course, this week is actually the hottest time of the year here in South Texas. Humidity-wise, seeing that relief in humidity, and that should continue for tomorrow. We'll see a slight increase tomorrow, but by Tuesday, we'll return back to the uncomfortable, the tropical conditions here in San Antonio, and that's going to cause feels like temperatures to spike up, especially on Tuesday. So Monday, we'll see feels like temperatures around 104 in San Antonio, 106 in Cotulla, but Tuesday, we'll see 106 in San Antonio, 108 in Cotulla, and 107 degrees feels like temperature in Carrizo Springs. So it's going to be quite hot outside, so you're going to need to stay hydrated, especially if you're going to be outside for a prolonged period of time. Here's a look at the 14-day forecast. 10% chance of rain on Monday afternoon for an isolated shower, but most people are going to stay dry. And then for Tuesday, mostly clear. We're going to return back to that pesky pattern of mostly clear weather and slim to no rain chances for the rest of the week. And this week is the warmest period in South Texas, so temperatures are going to be into the upper 90s. I wouldn't be surprised if we reached the triple digits for any of these days this week. And also for next week, it looks like we'll also continue to be mainly dry and extremely warm here in South Texas. Alicia?